Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
3 plaintiffs that are unnamed in this article have filed a lawsuit against St. Johns County challenging a 2023 ordinance designed to curb panhandling on the grounds that it infringes on their First Amendment rights. Is that, well,
Sounds like a reach. Go ahead, yeah.
it does sound like a reach to me, honestly.
The city went through it once already.
Did they really? When? Back in 86?
Yeah, it was back in the day. It was like in the 90s, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm good.
So.
The lawsuit initiated by the Southern Legal Counsel and the Florida Justice Institute on behalf of the plaintiffs, who are described as individuals with limited means, either disabled or without permanent housing, who engage in panhandling. The plaintiffs are longtime residents of St. Johns County. The ordinance is in question was designed in May of 2023 to regulate activities on public rights of way and medians and such.
Mm-hmm.
I remember talking about this last year, I guess.
Yeah.
The county ordinance prohibits certain activities on public rights of way, including physical interactions between pedestrians and occupants of moving vehicles for the transfer of any product, material, or money unless the vehicle is legally parked. It also bans pedestrians from stopping, sitting, standing, or remaining in a median unless they are crossing the road. The ordinance argues that the presence of pedestrians in roadways increases the risk of accidents and interactions between pedestrians and vehicles at busy intersections are inherently dangerous and can distract drivers. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
The lawsuit contends that the ordinance is exceedingly overbroad and could be applied to all forms of expressive activity, such as standing. Standing is an expressive activity.
Depends
Holding
how you
a sign.
stand.
Yeah. Stands with fist.
Yeah,
Okay.
stand with purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holding a sign soliciting, receiving donations, and leafletting on sidewalks, medians, and alongside all St. Johns County roadways. It also argues that the ordinance fails to define physical interaction.
Like kissing?
It just doesn't
Well, that's
specify.
physical.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's what a lot of people do at intersections.
Yeah, that's what.
Like
that's
a
what,
random guy
yeah.
holding a sign. Hey, you want to make out?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're just it's a kissing booth now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The kiss cam.
Wow. I've been missing out.
Sounds pleasant. Since the ordinance's enactment, evidence linking solicitation activities to traffic. I totally lost my place here. I'm going to just skip that altogether. I'm doing great today. Panhandling and requesting donations are recognized as protected activities under the First Amendment. It says, as noted by the Department of Justice in January of 2023, they're weaponizing the Department of Justice.
Yeah, and
They're using it for panhandling.
Karen asked about the firemen.
That's a good question.
Since the ordinance came out, the firemen haven't been able to do this.
Carrie.
Really?
Carrie. Yeah, so that it's been out a couple years, and they haven't been able to do it the last couple years.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
haven't seen many
That's why-
people out there doing it, but I have seen some people at 312 definitely in the last couple of years out there with buckets and such.
Well, there was fake. There's so many fake ones out there, like people.
Yeah, I don't ever
they,
give
they,
to.
They come in and they act like they're from a church or something like
yeah,
that.
I've
they've
seen
got
that.
pictures of kids on their buckets.
Yeah,
I've
and
seen that.
I was like,
It's like-
what church you with? Yeah, that's not here.
Yeah.
yeah. Get
Yeah.
out of here, buddy.
Go back to where you're at. So, but I mean, there's scammers out there, and that was part of what the ordinance was trying to do too.
Let's get rid of the scammers.
Yeah.
They're out there doing this. Okay. Yeah, I got to tell you, I don't have a problem with the ordinance. I mean, I think there's plenty of places where panhandling is still permitted. But I think it is dangerous. I mean, it's obviously dangerous to be out in the middle of traffic asking people to stop. And, there's people that mean well, but they'll stop during a green light just to give somebody money. And it's
Can't
like,
stand that.
buddy, we can't do this. I mean, you're endangering literally everybody here, not only in your exchange, but literally everybody on the road right now. Somebody's going to rear end you. You can get pushed out into other. I mean, it's a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
And if you want to help the homeless, don't give it to them on the street. You need to go to the organization. The money goes a lot further if you want to actually make a difference.
So what do you say to them if they actually come up to you and like ask you for money and like you want to pivot to like Home Again?
I tell them, I was like, hey, you can go to Home Again and talk to their caseworkers. They can help you out. And we have Dining with Dignity. You can go get a meal there. We have a thing called Save Your Change, Make a Change.
Mhm.
Give it to those organizations that can make it go a lot further. And that way it's not going to be the last dollar they spend on, fentanyl.
Right,
So,
right. You never know where that money's going.
You actually could be killing them by giving them money.
Right.
Yeah. Then you'll feel like a horrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep on
You don't
that.
want to feel like a horrible person.
No, you don't.
And the new law that's in place is creating some problems with the homeless right now too.
What do you mean?
They can't sleep in public places, so that a lot of them are getting displaced in some of the areas. Most people know who Carlos is. He's the karate guy, right? And so if you notice, he has
That's not real karate. Sorry.
Airboxing.
He's doing it wrong.
Rhythm is a dance.
Or is he?
Yeah.
Or is he?
I don't know. Maybe it is. I haven't taken karate in a long time. But his moves don't look on point to me.
But you notice he's not on his normal corner
Yes,
anymore. And
correct.
that's the reason why, is because he's had to be moved around. I wanted to make sure he's always safe.
Mm.
So he never hurt anybody, but
Right.
It's because it's not real karate.
Not real karate.
Right.
No, he does. Everybody says
Shadow
he's a very
boxing.
nice guy.
Yes.
But there has to be some other solutions before you put laws in place. But this one makes sense to me because there were so many scams out there, so I understand why the state did this ordinance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, something that sounds like a scam that's apparently real. Walmart's going to have a gas station.